A subtle hair adjustment, a coy look, licking your lips. These have long been thought to be the most effective ways to flirt with a crush. Or get a good deal on a small business loan. But now a proper scientific study has delved into the world of flirting. This study right here.
Perceived effectiveness of flirtation tactics, the effects of sex, mating context, and individual differences in US and Norwegian samples.
Some frisky researchers wanted hard data on the art of the woo and fashioned a study that broke flirting up into specific categories. Men versus women, short-term versus long-term, American versus Norse.
Well, it's a very interesting study. What I have found that people have just forgotten the art of flirting, and men and women do flirt very differently.
Among the revelations, women value humour, men value women dressing sexy, and both sexes favour an emotional connection for long-term relationship. Shocking news for anyone who hasn't watched any movie made in the last 37 years.
I think there's a fine line between researching the best ways to flirt versus trying to just be your authentic self. Just try to keep things organic.
But the big question of the study is flirting different in a very gender-equal society like Norway versus the more old-school and religious United States? Are these two peoples divided by more than just the Atlantic?
In case you were wondering, that's what flirting looks like.
Interestingly, traits like generosity and seeking attention were valued more highly in the US than in Norway. So if you're in the land of the Vikings and feel like acting a little fjord, maybe hide under the table and avoid paying for dinner. Aside from that, the results were surprisingly similar.
Flirting is universal.
Well, essentially, men and women universally are the same. We want the same things. Everyone is looking for that beautiful relationship full of passion and chemistry. Everyone wants to be loved.
So as we continue to search for common ground across cultures, could the one thing that unites us be a good come-on?
Luke, you're the resident expert.
Yeah, over to you, Luke.
On hotness at this desk.
I've got a strategy I use in dates that are going badly. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I will. Once when it was a date that was going badly, she went to the bathroom, and when she was in the bathroom, I turned everything around 180 degrees as a way to reset the date. So when she got back, she was looking in a different direction.
You moved the whole table?
I moved the whole table around, yeah. It looked weird to people in the restaurant, but I thought it'd reset the date. I thought it'd be a fun, quick way to reset the date. And then she didn't notice. And
I was wondering, what did she say?
Nothing. She didn't bring it up, and I didn't bring it up either because I felt weird about it. What do you mean?
Were there meals on the table?
Yeah, but they were moved.
So her view was different.
So her table looked the same to her, but she was looking at a different view all of a sudden, a different part of the restaurant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I never brought it up, and she never brought it up, and then...
Was that it? Was that the last date?
No, we're married with 3 kids.